All right, welcome everyone and happy Tuesday. This is Jenny Lusby. I am the CEO and the founder of this company that you're going to hear about tonight called Pure V, along with my husband Tony. We're just super excited, guys. Our mission here at this company is all about helping people. So you guys, we just want to give hope that we want to provide a platform to give people hope for whatever that looks like to you. Some of you may be just sick and tired of not feeling great. Maybe you just want to start moving in the right direction of getting healthier, Some of you may be tuning in tonight because you are ready to lose weight. You're sick and tired of being overweight. You're tired of your clothes not fitting. You guys, we literally have everything. We're just a brand new company, but I will tell you, this product that you're going to hear about tonight called PÖR-MAX is absolutely it's blowing my mind. As a registered nurse, I have never seen a product hit the market quite like this. Our sales were up 4,000% in 1 week, less than a week of launching this product. We've almost sold out. We actually just ordered a big shipment, which we're hoping and praying, right, Dr. D, that this product's going to and hopefully in a couple weeks. So anyway, with that being said, my husband and I are just, like I said, this is my husband, Tony. His background is real estate broker for almost 30 years. My background is nursing. I've been a registered nurse since 1994. We actually came together 12 years ago, and we have absolutely loved being in the space of health and wellness. We absolutely love network marketing. We love helping people either with their health or with their financial dreams and goals. So guys, keep that in mind. This is more than just what meets the eye, okay? You may be here to lose weight. You may be here for whatever brought you here tonight, but keep an open mind because this is a multifaceted company. We have so many areas that we can improve people's health, whether it be their physical health or their financial health. So with that being said, my husband and I have over 30 years of experience in this space. And so we love it so much, we decided to start our own company actually last June. It's actually a year ago, June 24th of 2023, that this company actually was in pre-launch. So you guys, we are so impressed with what has happened and transpired over the last year. Just to kind of recap, so some of you are on here just to hear about weight loss, but I would be doing you a disservice to not share with you about our first year achievements as a company. Number one, you guys, we developed literally an app. This is literally the world's most comprehensive video-based health app on the market. It's called PureScan. And what I love about this, we have transdermal optical imaging. You guys, this is like literally 98% accurate. You can look into your cell phone and get all of your vital signs, blood pressure. You can get your fasting blood glucose, cardiac workload, cholesterol, triglycerides, body mass index. The list goes on and on, you guys. Heart rate variability. But anyway, I love that because if anyone's on this call tonight, you want to lose weight, chances are you probably want to lower your blood pressure. You're probably looking to lower your fasting blood glucose. You probably want to lower your cholesterol and your triglycerides and all of that too. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know we have an amazing app. Again, it's called PureScan. It's exclusively only available to our PureV partners. You can only get it through a Pure V partner. We also have 5 core supplements. This is what we launched in our very first year of business. So mood, guys, this is all about helping people with anxiousness. If you know of people that have feelings of anxiousness or stress and they can't sleep, this product has 3 mushrooms. It's phenomenal. It literally works within minutes. It's liquid nanotechnology. You put it under your tongue, and literally within 5 to 10 minutes, you are going to feel a much more calm state of mind. So I love this product. We have all of our college kids are using this product because, of course, the stress they have at college and presentations. But anyway, that's one of our products, D3K2. By the way, guys, this is something that most people are deficient in. I want to say it's like 70%. Dr. D, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think over 70% of the population is deficient in vitamin D. You guys, this is what causes seasonal affective disorder. If you feel depressed or sad in the winter months, especially if you're in the Midwest, chances are you're probably deficient in vitamin D. This also is responsible for boosting immune system. It actually helps with your bones. It helps with cardiovascular health. So this is a really important product that we have. Again, liquid nanotechnology. We also have Flow. Guys, it's all about blood flow. If you're not getting blood flow to your eyes, to your feet, you're going to actually have poor circulation. So this isn't just for people with diabetes and poor circulation. This is for everyone. If you want to see well, if you want to have good circulation and have great pre-workouts, take this before a workout. This has beetroot extract, niacin. It has all kinds of ingredients that actually help open up the blood vessels. So amazing product. I love it. And then glucose, this one actually you take after meals. You take it under your tongue, and this is going to actually break down the carbohydrates, break down the sugars. This is going to actually help stabilize your blood sugar so you're not storing fat. And then finally, Dr. DeSilva's #1 recommendation for better health is a probiotic, because you guys, we have to get our gut microbiome in check if we want to have overall health, because 70% of your immune system and all of your neurotransmitters in your brain actually start in your gut. So very, very important. So anyway, with that, guys, I just had to highlight this because I am so proud of what our partners have done, what Dr. DeSilva, along with my husband and I've put together in our first year in business. You guys, this is unusual for a company to launch a digital product along with 5 powerful products. But in addition to that, our company was debt-free the day we opened our doors. We have no investors. And I tell you what, guys, second year is going to be even better. It's going to be awesome. So with that being said, I'm going to bring my dear friend, business partner, colleague onto the line, you guys. He is Dr. Derrick DeSilva. He resides in New Jersey. He's been a practicing internist for over 37 years, you guys. He is just a wealth of information. Not only is he an expert in internal medicine, but what I love is he is very passionate, you guys, about Eastern medicine. In fact, he serves on many chairs for the anti-age medicine. He just has been on the teaching faculty of the JFK Medical Center. He's been a past president of the American Nutraceutical Association. My goodness, he's been an author, radio personality. He's formulated over 400 natural supplements, you guys. So I'm sure after you hear him tonight, you're gonna see why my husband and I were adamant about this gentleman being our chief medical officer here at Pure V. So without further ado, Dr. D, I'm going to bring you to the line because I know these people are not wanting to hear me tonight. They want to hear you.
Yes, they do. Of course, they want to hear you.
They want to
No
hear about
question.
weight loss products. So take it away.
Anyway, well, thank you, Jenny. I
Thank
really appreciate it. This has been a really exciting 2 weeks. I was just in Salt Lake City, Utah, as you know, and I've been talking to so many people about this idea of weight loss. It's incredible. Do the first slide, please. It's incredible how many people, how many medical doctors are doing the injections. It's unbelievable. Well, there's a market out there, but here was the consensus that I got from every single doctor that I talked to. And there were 300 doctors there. I probably talked to half of them. The consensus was these drugs are a jump start, but there are problems. We can't use these drugs indefinitely. And that was the consensus. They were concerned. They were concerned of the side effects. They were concerned of the muscle, burning muscle instead of burning fat. And it just went on and on. And I said to a lot of them, I have a solution. We've created a solution. And it was amazing how every single one of them was just standing there. At one point, I had about 20 doctors at the booth where we were at, just listening to me do a presentation. There's so many people in this country that are overweight, children, teenagers, across the board. Next, please. So when we look at this, the question is, what's the problem? The problem is it's the entire country. The entire country has an issue with weight. Next, please. So what are the complications? If you are overweight, what happens? Folks, I was on, and I have the absolute privilege and honor of being on a international board, and this is literally an international board of experts when it comes to longevity. If I told you the name of the people on this board, you would say, I know who that is. I know who that is. But this is an international board. So we had a call this morning, and part of the call, one of the doctors was talking about biologic aging. As he was talking about biologic aging, one of the things he mentioned was things called comorbidities. And one of the biggest issue, and then comorbidities are things like diabetes, high blood pressure, smoking, things like that. One of the biggest issues that he mentioned was obesity. He said the obesity epidemic and the inflammation that is produced from obesity as a result of obesity is accelerating the aging process. So being overweight affects every single organ system in your body, your kidneys, your heart, your liver, your pancreas, and the list just goes on and on, your joints. People that are overweight have problems with their joints because you're carrying so much weight in your lower back, in your hips, in your knees, ankles, etc. But that's just the surface of what's going on. The real problem is the inflammation. Next, please, Jenny. So, what are the GLP-1s? The GLP-1s are it's a hormone that is produced by the intestines, secreted by the intestinal cells that helps with the release of insulin. And it's not that complicated, but nonetheless, that's what's going on. Now, there are natural analogs, meaning similar GLP effect, and there are synthetic analogs. So what we want to do is anytime you use something that God has created in a plant, in a botanical, in something natural, the side effect profile is going to be dramatically less, if at all. So the question comes down to natural versus chemical. Next, Jenny. So as we look at these things, as we look at what's happening,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. As we look at these, we have to look at what about the shots? What is the cost? What are the side effects? And you can see here, cost per month can get astronomical. It can get absolutely astronomical. And here's what's happening now. What's happening now is that insurance companies are starting to look at this a little bit closer about with the shots and saying, you know what? I don't think we can afford to do this anymore. So keep an eye on this for those of you that are on the shots, that perhaps are on the shots. Keep an eye on this and keep an ear out for it because this is going to happen. Next, please, Jenny. So as we look at this, we have to say, what are the side effects? I had a doctor who I talked to in Florida, in Naples, Florida, and she said to me, my office manager was in the hospital last week. I said, what's going on? She said she started using one of the shots and ended up with an intestinal obstruction. She was completely obstructed in the hospital and almost had surgery. That is one of the biggest issues is the GI problems, is the intestinal obstruction that is happening with this. And the other consensus, ladies and gentlemen, when I spoke to those doctors last week was this. We know that with these injections, people are losing muscle and not losing fat, or they're losing some fat, but they're losing muscle. As a result of that, ladies and gentlemen, what happens is when your body starts to lose muscle, which happens as we age, when we age, people start to lose muscle mass. When you start to lose muscle mass, your cells go into what is called a senescent or a resting phase. When that happens, you accelerate the aging process. So be very, very aware of that. Of course, That does not happen with this. It does not happen with PÜR-MAX because it's a similar but different mechanism of action because it is a natural product. Next, please, Jenny. So, what are the side benefits of the shot? The slide is blank because there's virtually nothing. Now, the insurance the companies are trying to say there's this benefit and this benefit and this benefit, but what about the downside? Next, please. So as we look at this even further, we look and say, what is in PÜR-MAX? PÜR-MAX has three branded ingredients: glucovance, which is dihydroberberine, and this is not just berberine. And I said this to a lot of doctors when I was at the conference. I said, we've got berberine. And they said, oh, yeah, we know what berberine is. I said, no, it's not just berberine. It's dihydroberberine in the form of a branded ingredient called glucovantage. The glucovantage is the branded ingredient. We've also got chromium, not just regular chromium picolinate. It's the branded ingredient called PÖR-MAX. We also have red chili pepper, which is not just red chili pepper, but in the form of capsaicin or Capsamax. Next slide, please. So what does branded actually mean? Backed by studies, clinical results, patents, proven results, and proven to work. Every single one of these ingredients, they're expensive. These ingredients are very expensive. We could have gone and just got berberine, right? We could have just gone and got berberine. But we don't know what the berberine is, where it's coming from, how pure it is. We know that the berberine that we got is branded. It comes from a particular company with data and studies, highly bioavailable. And the results on each ingredient have been proven to work. Cumulatively is where we really go. 5 times more bioavailable, lasts twice as long. So instead of it lasting 4 hours, it's going to last 8 hours. Next, please. So again, what does the glucovantage do? It is what is called a GLP-1-like analog effects. It works very similarly to what the body produces when it comes to weight loss. It improves insulin sensitivity, carbohydrate tolerance, and the benefit of supporting the right body composition is that it triggers something called a protein called AMPK. AMPK is a substance that is produced in the body that enhances and slows down the aging process because it does a lot of good things. In fact, you can increase AMPK when you do intermittent fasting. So all of this together, and it supports the anti-aging process through all kinds of very interesting biochemical processes. The takeaway on this slide is that it is a natural GLP-1-like analog effects. That's the takeaway on this slide. It's great for insulin sensitivity, but here's one other thing. It improves your lipids. And Jack, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but Jack was one of the people that was in our beta test, in our beta group. Jack showed me his before and after lipids, cholesterol. I couldn't believe it. I absolutely couldn't believe what an improvement there was. Why? It's because of this substance and, of course, the weight loss. Next, please. The other thing that we have is something called PÖR-MAX. This is our chromium product. Now, people say, well, we know what chromium is. We could have just gotten chromium picolinate, but it's not good enough. PÖR-MAX, as you can see that little R, Jenny, would you please point to that on the PÖR-MAX? That means that right on the other side, it's a branded, that's it right there. It is a branded ingredient. It is a registered ingredient. In this, their literature says, lose the fat, not the muscle. Say that again. Their literature says, lose the fat, not the muscle. Because if you start losing muscle, when you lose weight, you are going to be in big trouble. What else does PÖR-MAX do? PÖR-MAX helps with managing your carbohydrates and also with the feeling of satiety, or it manages the feelings of hunger. So you don't feel like you need to eat the whole gallon of ice cream. You manage your hunger, you manage your carbohydrate cravings, and you lose the fat, not the muscle. Next, please, Jenny. The next thing that we have here is when we look at these compounds, you can change to the next slide. When we look at these compounds, what we have to say is, what are the studies? What's the data? Well, 9 patent and pending applications worldwide, more than 12 supporting human research studies on this particular branded ingredient. Next, please. This is just a graph that shows weight loss, body fat, etc. Next, please. Our next ingredient is red chili pepper. Now, what does red chili pepper do? And if you look at this ingredient again, this is not just chili pepper. There's an R next to the PÖR-MAX on the top of the page. That means that that is a registered ingredient. It is a registered ingredient of red chili pepper. What does red chili pepper do? It increases what is called, refers to thermogenesis, or the generation of heat. At rest, our body uses about 60 to 70% of the calories burned every day. Next, please. When you start taking the PÖR-MAX, you increase your resting metabolic rate. Now, you don't start racing around. No. Essentially, what happens here is that you lose weight at rest. Next, please, Jenny. You're losing weight at rest. So it helps get your body moving, helps get your body working. Next, please. And also, this has an effect on appetite suppression. So supporting appetite control, healthy metabolism, breaking down fat stores again. Because the body is going to start using fat instead of muscle to use for energy, because you need energy, and the body wants to use fat and not muscle, and this enhances that. Next, please. So what this next slide is showing is that you burn at least 6% more calories when you take this product over a 4-hour period at rest, and 129 calories over a 4-hour period. Within 1 hour of taking this, it starts to work. That's the key. Next, please. EGCG, this is an extract from green tea, and this is where the caffeine component comes in. It is got about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of caffeine equivalent. And I'm not talking about the big cups. I'm talking about, a regular cup of coffee. There are studies that were done. It's an antioxidant. It's an anti-inflammatory. What's key here is that in 2021, there was a systematic review, and people experienced significant reductions in body mass index and weight circumference when taking green tea over a 12-week period. So what I'm trying to show you here, next please, Jenny, is that each one of these ingredients has a synergistic effect. Each one of them works separately, but works together. So they do their own thing, but each one of those has an effect on what's going on for weight loss within the body. Similar but different, synergistic effect to get you to where you need to be. So we did a study, and this is something that Jenny and Tony insisted on. And this was, and I totally agreed with them on that. We could have released this product about 3 or 4 months ago. But Jenny and Tony said to me, Dr. DeSilva, we need to make sure that this works. We cannot release a product that's not going to work. I said, fine. I think that's a great idea. So we took 10 people, 6 females, 4 males, And what was important here is that they were all over the age of 50. Over the age of 50, your basal metabolic rate slows down. Everything starts to slow down because of hormones, et cetera, et cetera. The average time on the PÜR-MAX was 69 days because some people had a little bit of a gap because we ran out of some product. The total pounds lost was 168.2 pounds. That was amongst everybody. And the average weight loss per week, this is per week, was 2.44 pounds per week. So between 2 and 2.5 pounds a week. Folks, I don't want much more than that because when you get to be more than that, that's when everything in your metabolism starts to get messed up and it's not a good idea. So 2.44 pounds a week is what we had on a scale of 1 to 10. And I kind of did this last minute. We texted everybody and said, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the best, 10 being the worst, how do you feel? And you know what they all said? The average was 9.5. My energy's better. My mood's better. I can move better. I don't have the discomfort. That's what people said. Next, please, Jenny. So, in summary here, what do these ingredients do? And folks, this is the slide that you need to take the picture of because this is a summary of what the ingredients do. The glucovantage, which is the dihydroberberine, has a GLP-1-like effect, GLP-1-like analog effect. I need to put that word analog in there without the side effects. Okay. Chromium or the PÖR-MAX burns fat, not muscle. It burns the fat plus, cuts down on carb cravings, and helps with your sugar. Capsamax increases thermogenesis, so your burn at rest is what increases. Your burn, if you will, your thermogenic heat production, burning fat at rest, and EGCG or green tea as an antioxidant, it's an anti-inflammatory, plus, besides that, has weight loss effects. Next, please, Jenny. So comparing the two, cost $1,000 to $1,500 versus less than $100 a month. Weekly injections versus 1 capsule per day. Synthetic versus natural. Numerous side effects versus numerous side benefits and no side effects. Should not be on, I mean, the shots, everybody knows, you can't be on them long term. Even the package insert says, as soon as you stop, you're going to lose weight. Excuse me, as soon as you stop, you're going to gain weight. So now what are you going to do? You have no option. We've created that option. The PÖR-MAX can be used long term. And why are you funding Big Pharma? Why are you doing that? Why don't you get paid to share the benefits of PÖR-MAX? Next, please. And how do you use this? 1 capsule per day, glass of water in the morning. I prefer you do it on an empty stomach. You don't have to. If you want to put a little piece of toast or if you want to eat a little something, fine, not a problem. You must, and with a nice 8 or 10 or 12 glass of water, okay? Don't drink coffee right after it or before it. Give the coffee about half an hour to an hour, all right? Half an hour, and you can kind of play with that. You must give this 90 days. Folks, you have to give this 90 days because that's when you're going to see, it's not going to take 90 days to see the results. It's going to take a couple of weeks to see the results. But in order for it to really get to your goal, we want 90 days. Follow the guidelines that Jenny and I put together on this wonderful, beautiful brochure that we did together. Eliminate the poison called sugar. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you move. Make sure you sleep. But most of all, let's spread the word of health and wellness throughout the world. Next, please. These are just, Jenny, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but these are just some of the results from Jack and Marcy and Libby. In fact, Marcy and Libby are losing more weight. And I believe Jack is also hitting his goal weight real soon. I'll let you take it from there, Jenny.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that information. We're just excited, you guys. This product just hit the market on October 19th. The folks that you see on the slide right now, those were the 10, actually three of the 10 that were on our beta test. And so you can see, guys, I mean, the results speak for themselves. We also have seven more that had great results. And then we actually did another call last night. And my goodness, it was a total of, I don't even know how many pounds, like 75 pounds lost in 2 weeks just from another 10 people. So the product is absolutely working, Dr. D. Thank you
Wow.
so much for all you did to help formulate this amazing product. But I just want to let you guys know, listen, I know we have a lot of new folks listening in tonight. If you're interested in getting your hands on that 90-day challenge, we did put together something that would be called a challenge pack. This is so that you would actually have a 90-day supply of the PÜR-MAX. You could actually get started immediately and take the 90-day challenge. You guys, this is only $239. So these bottles actually retail individually for $99. So this is a really good deal if you're really serious about losing weight. Again, that's called the challenge pack for $239. We also do offer a wellness pack because some of you, maybe you want to lose weight, but you're also interested in maybe improving your gut health. Maybe you want to have less stress and be able to sleep better at night and boost your overall immune system. We put together this new wellness pack, you guys. This is so you can actually have everything, get a chance to sample and really get to know all of our products. I really recommend this package because you get to try out the app for a full month for free. You get the weight loss, you get the mood, D3K2, the flow, the glucose, and the probiotic. And by the way, Dr. DeSilva does recommend, if you really want to accelerate your results, taking a good probiotic is going to definitely help you shed that weight even quicker. And taking the glucose after your meals can actually help even further accelerate the breakdown of those sugars and carbohydrates. So that's the wellness pack. Now, I will tell you guys, this package right here is not for everyone. Maybe some of you are on for the first time. Maybe you're just thinking, I just want to lose weight. I do want to at least let you know, because a lot of times people join our company and then they get excited about sharing it because they see the opportunity, guys. This is a $90 billion industry. The weight loss industry is a $90 billion industry. And we just happen to have literally the hottest product on the entire market right now called PÜR-MAX. So for a limited time in the United States of America, we're only going to offer 1,000 founding positions in the entire company nationwide. So once this Founders Club hits 1,000, we're going to actually close it out. And we will not open this up again until we open up in another country. So when we go international. So anyway, the reason why this one's exciting, you guys, you get the app for free for a month. You get 3 of every one of our products. This is great if you have a spouse, a significant other, maybe you have some college kids, maybe you would want to retail some of this product off and get your initial money back, whatever you want to do with it. But the most important thing about the founders, you guys, once you get to the level of silver in our company, you can actually start earning a founder's pool. This is where you would actually have a chance to earn shares every single quarter of the entire company's success nationwide. So anyway, if you want to come in at a lower level, you can always upgrade to a founder as well. But if you wanted to lock in that founder's position right away, this is what it looks like, you guys. It's only $9.99. It's a great business opportunity. So anyway, Dr. DeSilva, thank you for joining us. And I just want to recommend that all of you that are guests tonight, I see we have a lot of guests, just get back with whoever invited you to listen in tonight. Let them know what excited you the most. If you have any questions, and they'll be happy to get back to you and answer those questions. So we are going to stay on. I'm going to stop this recording and we're going to stay on and do a little Q&A session. So hang on one second. You guys have a great night, everyone.